one big ship in the party. We make every girl get naughty. Every girl want way. Hey, shawty. Girl, I'm loving your style, loving your smile. Makes me lose my mind all the time, yeah, yeah. Girl, let me feel your body, move your body, groove your body. Let me please your body, get naughty. And let me see you wind up, let me see you wind up, girl. Let me see you wind up, let me see you wind up, let me see you wind up, girl. Some other girl time up, let me see you wind up, let me see you wind up, girl. Let me see you wind up, let me see you wind up, let me see you wind up, girl. Look for your body design up, girl. Bubble, you feel bubble, girl, bubble don't stop, hey girl. When you want, make you get the contact, hey girl. Come in on a muscle contract. Catch me on the ship, come in a ramping and a shop, girl. Dip on your toe, girl. Then you back, hey girl. Tap it, then you pick it up back, hey girl. Kick it like the timing of the clock. Then me have to take it from top. Let me see you wind up, let me see you wind up, girl. Let me see you wind up, let me see you wind up, let me see you wind up, girl. Some other girl time up. Let me see you wind up, let me see you wind up, girl. Let me see you wind up, let me see you wind up, let me see you wind up, girl.
Your body good from morning, and it a go stay so forever. Miss you, me love you, my baby.
Girl, I force up, me no see them there. You know me love your smile. I need for you, have you all the while. Girl, you too cute. Me and you look so right.
Back it up and the dump part up. Come run for the love start up. How you wine so you just can't suck. Who can't jump up, can't dog.
Set good like the ice in a freezer. What a body nice, you a sting like a bees, yeah. Visa ice make the rum flow easier. Tell me say you lucky, make me get back me visa.
Your body good from morning, and it a go stay so forever. Miss you, me love you, my baby.
Girl, I force up, me no see them there. You know me love your smile. I need for you, have you all the while. Girl, you too cute. Me and you look so right.
Back it up and the dump part up. Come run for the love start up. How you wine so you just can't suck. Who can't jump up, can't dog.
Set good like the ice in a freezer. What a body nice, you a sting like a bees, yeah. Visa ice make the rum flow easier. Tell me say you lucky, make me get back me visa.
When you a run, but me just start up. As you reach, you just walk out. Street vibes in a popcorn cup. Not nice, be my just park up.
Set good like the ice in a freezer. What a body nice, you a sting like a bees, yeah. Visa ice make the rum flow easier. Tell me say you lucky, make me get back me visa. You love when me mind you and that sweet, yeah. You love get the Shira and that sweet, yeah. You love get the money and that sweet, yeah. You love get nanny too and that sweet, yeah.
See the wallet,
Hi Tracy.
see the
Hi
money
to my
there.
boss, Mr. Tracy D. Wade. Good afternoon to everybody out there in Radio Land. Happy Wednesday to you all. I kind of woke up thinking that today was Thursday, not realizing that today was Wednesday. Tracy D. Wade of Wade's Funeral Home. I have to come and have a meeting with you. I want to come see you, Tracy. Why am I even telling you I need to come meet with you? I need you to come meet with me. Yeah. So let me just say good afternoon to everybody out there. Can I get some more volume out here, please? Just a little bit more. It is raining. Hi, Desmond Spratt Brown. Good afternoon, good evening to you, Ranko Link, Ambrosa, the artist, Quinella, Antoinette Reynolds, Sherrod Kinsley, Georgia Johnson, Christopher Parker, Alberto Frey, a.k.a. Alfred, Claude St. Germain. Good afternoon to everybody. If you're just not joining us for the first time, I want you to hashtag everyone out there. Hashtag for me, Glass House. It is a brand new day. It's a day that we have never, ever, ever, ever seen before. It is raining, and I don't really too like when it rains because it kind of bother me breathing. I can hardly breathe sometimes when it rains because I got pollen like going every single where. So I feel like I'm kind of stifling right now because like I smell every flower, every plant, every grass, every dog poop, everything. I smell it. And I just really want to just say to you all, welcome over here to Glass House. There is a young lady who is Jamaican. She is married to someone who is Caucasian, white American. She's not a citizen. And basically, she just found out that she's HIV positive. And her husband, she just also found out that her husband is bisexual. Caller, you're live. They hung up? Okay. It's a series of other things also, and I got a phone call yesterday with someone who was sent to go and to someone who is applying for their citizenship, and when they went to the doctor's office, it's an institution. I cannot call their name on the air. It's an institution that they were sent to get their testing done. When this individual had her first test, come to find out that she's HIV positive. She sat in her car. I stopped, put on one piece of cold ball, and I tell our husband, say, me have AIDS. So he was like, where you get it from? Because he know that his wife don't sleep around, and she know he don't sleep around. So he went back into the same doctor's office and demanded them give him a quick test on the spot. He gave him a test. They gave him a test. He came back negative, and the wife came back positive. Now, this is going to be a question for Mr. Merrick today. A lot of people have been misdiagnosed with stuff. So when that happened to her, it just so happened that they called her back on Friday to come for another testing. And when she came back for her reading, it was negative. So she have one test that says she's positive and one test that says she's negative. And my question is right now is it possible that this doctor's office or doctor's offices like this have done this to other people who are HIV positive, sent them away saying that they're negative, or people who are negative and told them that they are who are actually positive? You feel what I'm saying? So today, good afternoon to you, Shirley Lou. Good afternoon to you, Giovanni Sewell. Good afternoon to you, Winnie Britishman. Love you, Donovan C. Knowles. Aldane, Bonnie, Scott, Key. Good afternoon to you, Key. Good afternoon to your family. So Mr. America is going to be coming on today. You can see his number at the bottom. I have a lot of questions that are coming in, but my number one question today is the lady who just relatively came in from Jamaica. She met her husband at a beach in Jamaica, liked the guy, was really great with him. They hit it off. He filed for her. She doesn't live here in South Florida. She does not live in New York. She don't live in California. She lives in a completely different state. I completely forgot about this state. So that is where they are right now. And she basically told me that she found out that her husband is HIV positive, and she's also HIV positive, and he's bisexual. And those are some questions that I have to ask Mr. Merrick also today. If you have any immigration questions, any kind of needs, anything that you need to find out immigration-wise, you can give us a call today. The number for you all to call is going to be 954-369-1074 and press option 0. Again, the number is 954-369-1074 and press option 0. It is a brand new day that we have never, ever seen before. It's so much that we can talk about as individuals in reference to getting our bearings together and stuff to make it work for us in our lives. And as I stated today earlier on Facebook Live, if you missed it, I'm going to ask you to go back to my initial first video that I placed up this morning, where I don't really believe, and I said it today, I said, I don't believe in bokapina. Sometimes you just really buck up in some good people in their life. I don't believe in luck. I don't believe in buck up in not really buck up in what. I believe that God orchestrates things to happen in people's lives, specifically at a time when you relatively need it to happen. A lot of us are so complacent in our lives where we feel like we should just stay mediocre. We should just stay where we are and not necessarily try to get better or to do better. And we don't realize that there's a lot that is there waiting for us to accomplish with our own lives, but because of our disbeliefs in who we are as individuals and our doubts that we are not capable of doing something, not realizing that thing is so compatible to who you are personality-wise to just step out and do it, but we feel like we can't get it done because somebody put that more upon me and tell us that we can't do it. Or say if you try to do that tonight, you're going to feel, Lord man, where you going to try to drive a bus for? Try drive a bike first, where you try to drive a bike first? We don't try to walk first. Where you try to walk first? We don't try to crawl first. I mean, there's so many different people that try to put different feelings into us. But if you don't know who you are, and if you don't know what your purpose is in life, if you can't dig deep down within yourself, PJ Smiley, to find the wealth that's within you, to know who you are, Antoinette, you will always allow people to control the mental psyche of you. People cannot orchestrate the blessings that God has for your life. People cannot orchestrate what happens, what flows in and what flows out of your life. People might try to cut you off or blacklist you as artists or individuals to not progressively have stuff done for you to make your life better. People cannot, they will try, but it cannot succeed. Once you realize, that's something I always offer you is Bible upon the one on it, because we don't know about the word of God, but to know why use the word of God. The Bible completely clearly states that no weapon that is formed against me shall prosper. Now, it never say it not go form. They're going to be formed. Every weapon that them try catch you with, every hook, every fish, every anything in PP, anybody something when them try catch you with a hook and tie you with, it can't prosper. That's how me kind of just burn out over there. No contact me say, oh, mama left me because the girl over there in my PP and rice. Really now? What you do making your man eat somebody else's food? You should have trained the dog in the house. Now go tarot and yum nobody else's food. But because we're so licky, we're so nyammy, and we're so sniffy, we want to be into the middle of everything that we don't really know how to just step back and be like, this ain't for me. And not everything you got to go to. And it's not everything I attend. It's not everybody's event that I support. I go upon Big Daddy Boatwright Sunday. Let me tell you, my God Almighty, did I enjoy myself? I had a great time. Yeah, uptown grown people settings. You think I ever think I go to church for? You mad? You want me to make them church people that mad me? You're crazy. Now I love Jesus now. Don't get me wrong. I love the Lord with all my heart. We have a great thing going on. But sometimes you got to step out. Go drink you some wine and paint. Go skate. Go and do Zumba. Do something different. You can't just coop yourself upside in a church. You mad? Because when it's time for you to get help and food and people to stretch arms to you, take a church, I'm going to help you. Are you see him next door neighbor where you can't take? That's going to come in and be like, Nikki, you hungry? Let me pour something into you. That's why I want you all to gain a balance. In life, you got to have a balance in your life. Now, mind you, my father is a bishop, and I don't hide that. I mean, I want nobody to use the time beat me, because me take it and knock you over with it. Ain't nothing you can tell me what I don't know about the word of God. Now, that's one thing I do know. And I reverence God himself. And I understand, I know who I am. And then need nobody to tell me about, oh, God wants to use you in the anointing. Listen to me, our church me grew up in. I mean, I hear it. Just letting you know. I've been hearing it all my life. I know exactly who I am. And that's why I'm so careful as to who I let into my ear gate. Because you cannot allow everybody to speak into you. You got to know who you are. People are like, Nikki, you powerful. Yes, I am. Nikki, you rich. Yes, I am. Nikki, you beautiful. Yes, I am. You think I go like me? I said, no, me think so, me ugly. You're mad. You crazy. I want you all to gain some footing in your life. To just intermingle. I'm telling you, intermingle with different people. Become friends with people on your job. Only just not clock in and clock out. Some of y'all got some women on the job. You got job wives and job husbands. You know, you have your own little families and your cliques and stuff. Intermingle with these people. And don't just make life just about you. I want you all to make life about other people, others around you. And do something great. Do something awesome for the community. Do something miraculous for other people that's around you. I just really dislike when people have the giftings that are great and they don't share their greatness with other people because they're so selfish. Y'all know I always try to give you something encouraging before I start my program, because I really want you all to get into your minds and understand we cannot continue to be afraid of failure, or because somebody let us down, I'm not going to try again. Somebody broke my heart, man, I love again. We can't keep living like that. And I have 1 minute to the top of the hour before we go to commercial, because we got to pay some bills, baby. And when we're done paying my bills, I'll be right back. But I want to tell you all, I want you all to not be afraid. What is there for you to fear of you being great? You cannot be so afraid of being great because your family is going to laugh at you. Don't worry about people. You see greatness? I mean, I want nobody to come off of my life. Listen to the commercials then. The commercials are very important. Sit down and take commercial till me come back. I want you all to understand how great you are. How awesome you are. How miraculous you are. That there is no duplication. There's nobody but you. Nobody but you. Power Icon. Nobody but Power Icon. I'm going to try to play a song when I come back by Liquor 6. Nobody but you, Tashana Bailey. Nobody but you, John Raga Turbe. Suki. So let us stop trying to walk into the shadows of other people and be who we are. Learn to live into our own bubble. And I'll be right back.
Fort Lauderdale, Miami, New York, California, Atlanta, Jamaica, London, Bahamas, worldwide. Keep it locked to the #1 station, Big Radio Online. Follow us on SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter, @Big Radio Online.
Valentine's Day is drawing near. Looking for that perfect present for the one you love? Book them a cabin right now on the Love and Harmony Cruise.
6 days and 5 nights of a non-stop party cruise.
Saturday, March the 24th to Thursday, March the 29th.
Aboard the luxurious Celebrity Summit, departing Fort Lauderdale, Florida, with stops in Montego Bay, Jamaica, and Georgetown, Cayman.
Love and Harmony Cruise.
Paris Amma.
Paris Hammond. Book feet long time. Book your cat.
No.
Sanchez.
I can't wait till the morning comes.
Love and Harmony Cruise, Sanchez.
Miniman.
Zaka, this is Miniman, the king of the dancehall, representing for Love and Harmony Cruise. I'll be there, alongside
Elephant Man.
Mr. Vegas. Lost.
Kevin Little.
Ruby.
This is your boy RUPEE, letting you know I'll be on the boat. Love and Harmony, you're gonna love it so much, yeah.
Patrice Roberts. And many more.
And one big comedy show from Major Hype and Ansi and Fancy Cat.
Yes, this is the perfect gift for the holiday. Purchase tickets now by calling 1-800-225-8757 or online, loveandharmonycruise.com.
See you on the cruise.
Going now, jamming to Big Radio Online.
It's vacation time. Plan your vacation out the country from now. Featuring Beanie Man.
Let's go to the beach. Make we have a party.
Ding Dong. And a Shensia. Limited tickets now. Only on BRTWeekend.com. It's BRT Weekend 2018. The world's biggest Caribbean music festival tour. Kicking off 2018 in the Dominican Republic. Featuring Beanie Man, Ding Dong, and Shensia. That's right. 4 days, 6 all-inclusive events. Means you enter, eat, drink, and party free for one price. May 3rd through May 6th. Music by some of the best DJs in the world. Plan your vacation out the country from now. It's BRT Weekend, the world's biggest Caribbean music festival tour. Kicking off in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. May 3rd through May 6th. 4 days, 6 all-inclusive events. Plan your vacation out the country from now. It's BRT Weekend in the beautiful Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. No visa needed. I repeat, no visa needed. Get your tickets now on BRTWeekend.com.
You don't know, make sure you download the app, BigRadioOnline.com. Boom, bang.
That's big.
Everything BB Apparel is reggae artist Buju Banton's official clothing line. EverythingBB.net is where you find t-shirts, hats, hoodies, sweatpants, socks, slides, keychains. Everything Buju Banton for males and females. Made from top quality material to satisfy everyone's needs on planet Earth. From all walks of life. EverythingBB.net. Get online now and please order your official Buju Banton gear. T-shirts, hats, hoodies, sweatpants, socks, slides, keychains. Buju Banton's official clothing line online store. EverythingBB.net for everything Buju Banton. Get your official Buju Banton gear now. Place your orders online at EverythingBB.net. As seen worn by Rihanna. Buju Banton's official clothing line. EverythingBB.net. Ripping reggae dancehall worldwide. Everything BB Apparel.
It's not an easy road.
And I was represent for Big Radio, a pain and sorrow.
Download the app, Big Radio Online. Now that the bills are paid, let's get back to the f***ing music.
If you're just not joining us, I want everybody to do me a favor today. I want you all to hashtag for me Glass House. And I want to say to everyone, welcome to Glass House today. If you see the topic of my heading, it clearly states that I am married to a citizen, but I just found out that I'm HIV positive and my husband is bisexual. We're going to be speaking with Attorney Merrick today about a plethora of all types of different things. And if you have any immigration questions, I'm going to ask for you to give us a call today at 954-369-1074 and press option 0. I want to say good afternoon to my DJ. He's been very quiet. Man, I don't know what doing. Man, must get wet by the rain. I'm never getting on last night. I'm never had to pull the panty to the side Wednesday. Scratchy, what happened to you in the boat, Scratches? Eh, why you not talk? Something wrong with you? No hello, no goodbye. You in your feelings. You carry your feelings all on your shoulders. That ain't cute, Scratches. And what do you? Look how much people dead and gone. You better lively up yourself and bear no drag. No drag, Scratches. No drag, baby. So anyways, I want to tell everybody today, if you have not downloaded the app as yet, you need to do so by calling or, matter of fact, no, don't call. I need you to text Big Radio Online to 41242. The number again is 41242, and I need you to text the Big Radio Online. It's 41242. If you have any questions at all today, you can give us a call. Immigration questions at 954-369-1074 and press option 0. I was just speaking with you all earlier before I came off to go to commercial break in reference to knowing who you are and having your own footing in life. And no, let me tell you, so when you know who you are, nobody can say nothing about you to make you feel bad about you. We allow people too much to tell us things about who we are that we know is the truth. And we still allow them to beat us with the stuff we know about our own selves. So until we start to confess with our own mouths about the things that have probably broke our families up and probably like broke our family to pieces, until we can start admitting that stuff, nobody can no longer use what we've been through in life to beat us. So here it is. If you've been in like 3 different marriages, 4 different marriages, hey, and your family wants to say they don't know if you keep no man, listen, just say, yeah, I don't, because I got issues. Or if you were once an alcoholic and them say, you know, see, I can't go to the party because alcoholic go there, you just say, yeah, I might be feeling like I want to drink, but I'm not going to drink. Until we really just like flip our thoughts and our responses and our way how we respond to people, and once we flip it around, we would not continue to allow people to get into our mental psyche. Let me tell you, see, mental abuse is a very big thing. I believe, say, Mariah, you beat me. Beat me. When I say boss me ass, beat me. But don't get into my mental psyche. Don't get into my head and try to, you know, make me feel like say me is a dirty whore, I mean just worthless. Don't do that. Because you know that, you know, words, they have this little saying that they used to tell kids, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That is a lie. Words do hurt. Words can tear you down. This is why we got to be careful of what we say about people, what we say about ourselves, what we say about other people's children, other people's family. We have to be so careful. If you don't like your sister, nobody tell nobody saying I like your sister, because the people that will love your sister, go back and tell her. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Your mouth, you see your mouth to the mouth. Watch your mouth, man. Our mouth is our greatest weapon. Our mouth can bless us and our mouth can curse us. This is why I have to speak blessings every day. Me don't want to hear nothing about nobody and Marvin and Nikki, whoever I married to. Me not hear it. Them have them only look a passa over there. Nobody know what Marvin Cocky look like. So I don't even know why we even still talking about them too. It's over. We have to be so careful what we feed into our minds. If it's not earning you lucrative cash to be a bigger person, to be a boss, to be a CEO, we should not be meddling in nothing that makes no kind of sense. A lot of them don't like this inspirational type because they love passa, when they love mix up, when they love people for chat. I can't take all of that. I can't take it. I'll be like, shut the hell up real quick. I don't care. I don't care nothing about that. It is not gaining me anything. So I want you all to really just retrain your thinking, retrain your minds to be a better person. We should be trying to heal this generation and heal the next generation, because we're broken people. And broken people just continue to break people because we're too afraid to tell people that we're broken and then we're hurting. We're too afraid to be honest with people about how we truly feel. So we go around breaking other people's spirits and breaking other people's personalities and breaking the way how people think. But I want you all to change your mindsets today. And just remember, there's nothing you cannot do. as long as you put your mind to it. Now, don't make nobody tell yourself you're going to be a teacher and you really want to be a garbage man because you love the center garbage. Once you put your mind to it, nothing should deter you from reaching your destination. Nothing should deter you from reaching your goals. Nothing shall stop you from becoming great. Nothing should stop you from being awesome. Nothing should stop you from being like who you are, the greatest of all times. You are a GOAT, honey. You are a GOAT, greatest of all times. Don't let nobody stop you from being a GOAT. The moment you do that, all hell is going to break loose. The moment you do that, you will fall apart. Don't let nobody get into your brains. Don't let nobody get into your mind and into your ears to cause you to see negativity and speak it out with your mouth. Because everything is really controlled by our brains, our minds, what we think. And then all of a sudden we start to re-talk this thing back, and we start to re-hearing it in our spirits. And then all of a sudden when we start hearing it, we start really singing it. It starts to manifest by seeing it. So if we didn't think it, we wouldn't hear it in our eardrums, and then we wouldn't use our eyes to manifest this thing and speak it out with our mouths. That's why we got to be careful. Be careful of what you say about you. Always start with you. When you wake up in the morning, bless yourself. I bless you this morning, Nicole Sabrina Barnes. I bless you, Princess Nikki B. I bless you, Sabrina. I have to talk to Sabrina too, because Sabrina, the little alter ego in me. That's the bad side of me. Yeah. I have to talk to her. I make sure say, yo, you have to keep your works moving. Nobody push you out, Sabrina. And once Sabrina is settled, Nicole kind of like balances everything out. So I want you all today to just really just balance your thoughts, balance your minds, balance what you feed your minds, balance what you're reading, because the more you read positive things is the more positive things that you will start speaking, you'll start saying to other people, and you'll start seeing. And I want to say good afternoon to Mr. Merrick. Are you there, baby? Mr. Merrick?
Yes, Nikki, how are you?
I am
Hi,
fine. How are you? I am awesome, sir. I'm going to ask Scratchy just to turn on the music for me and turn everything and everyone up, because you're very low and I'm low out here. So, Scratchy, can you turn me up out here for me, baby? And turn up Mr. Merrick overall so nobody don't say that he's low. Mr. Merrick, is that humming coming from you? Somebody's calling?
I don't think so. I'm clear on this end.
Somebody calling, Scratchy? Okay. Are they on the line?
Cleveland Princess Nikki D and
Good afternoon, baby. You good? How are you, darling?
Good afternoon, good afternoon.
I'm sitting in the people in house looking at the snow, trying to figure out how I'm going to get home.
Well, let me just tell you, you can pack up all of your things and move to South Florida where we don't have that problem.
Yeah, you got to I got to buy the house.
Mr. Merrick said no.
I believe we call it, you don't want Florida sun. You don't want the wrath of Florida sun. Rather take
Uncle Mary, good evening. You say rather go to Jamaica, right?
Well, not Florida, that's for sure. Nikki, you can keep Florida.
No, me take the two of them. Me take Jamaica, me take Florida.
I'll just be a tourist in Florida.
So you're stuck at work. You cannot leave.
No, girl, I'm trying to make up my hours for sure.
All right, make up your hours. Whistle all right, good girl. Yeah, whistle all right,
Oh,
goodie.
what I really call you for, you got Mr. Merrick number wrong.
I do?
Yes, you put 718.
It's 718.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, baby. I will change it.
Thank you so much.
I don't know if I can change it right now.
All right, I'm watching and listening.
Thank you, boo.
Keep watching her for me. Keep watching her for me. Yeah.
I appreciate it, baby. I have to wait till Biggs come back so he can change it for me. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are live with Attorney Merrick right now. It is 13 minutes after 3 o'clock. And I know you all see the topic that I have up here today in reference to a young lady. She's married to a U.S. citizen. She is Jamaican. And I have a lot of stuff we're going to talk about. So this particular young girl, Mr. Merrick, she is Jamaican. She does not live in New York. She doesn't live in Florida. She don't live in Texas. She don't live in California. She lives in, one of those states you completely forget about? Like a weird state, like South Dakota, North Dakota. You just don't remember nothing about them states, like Wyoming, Wisconsin. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Merrick? So she got married to this white gentleman that she met in Jamaica at a beach party, a beach event. I think she attended, and he was there, and they corresponded throughout the years. They got married, and she found out that she's HIV positive, Mr. Merrick, and also that her husband is bisexual. And what's going on right now, sir, he no longer wants to move forward with filing for her. And she is very confused because she has seen other attorneys who told her that she cannot stay here. She has to go back home. That there is, and and I keep telling her, I think that where you are, they're not really versed on immigration law. So I kind of need you to clear up that one for me today. And also, I got another question that came in. That came into me. Let me go into the text message. Let me see. Merric. I'll spell my liar name wrong. Jesus Christopher Columbus. What you do, Nikki?
Who are you going to call when I come for you? If
Oh?
you don't know my number and my name, who are you going to call?
Mr. I'm talking true, Mr. Merrick.
Bad boys, what you gonna
Oh
do?
my
What you
God,
gonna
me
do
I have to
when they
know
come
my
for
lawyer
you?
name and number. Boy, I'm tell you something first, and I can't do that no more. I can't do that no more. Okay, so the question
Sing that
says,
song for me, Nikki.
bad boys, bad boy. No, sir, they will block me. Facebook will block me. What you go? That's why I have to talk over the Peter Tosh just now. They will block me. It says, hi, Nikki. I pray all is well. I know you cover a lot of immigration issues on Glass House. I'm not sure if you've ever covered this issue. I know a young lady who has DACA and has been married going 5 years. Her husband, who has a permanent resident green card, wants to file for her. Can she skip the 1485 part since she has DACA and submit the I-130? Now, you know, I don't know nothing about the ABC 54 and not the GWXYZ 19. I don't know nothing about the numbers. You probably know what's going on with those. So I kind of want you, Attorney Merrick, and if you are illegal or illegally have immigration questions, you can call us today at 954-369-1074. Press option 0. Again, the number is 954-369-1074. Press option 0. Attorney Merrick, I want you to just say good afternoon to everybody, sir. We got some questions to ask and for you to answer. So go ahead, baby.
You know, it's a pleasant day up here in New York. Cold, it's raining, it's snowing, there's ice coming from the sky. And you know why it's so pleasant? Because
Why?
we get to spend the time with our audience.
Aw.
I have nothing to do today except spend the time with my brothers and sisters, our audience, our listeners. And here it goes. So good evening, good afternoon, good morning to everyone. And it's a pleasure once again to join each and every one of you.
Aww.
Now, let's break this question down into its pieces and into its components and discuss it. So the young lady is DACA. She's a DACA child. And as we know, DACA, by the way, is strong. It's going properly. The Supreme Court 2 days ago refused to hear Mr. Trump's appeal against DACA. As you might have heard, the federal court in Hawaii back in December said that DACA had to continue. Now, in January, a female judge in New York federal court joined with the Hawaiian judge and said that they're going to uphold DACA. So what did the administration do? The administration took it to the Supreme Court to appeal the decision of the federal court judge, the two federal court judges. Supreme Court says, look, we're not listening to your appeal. We don't want to hear it. What that means is that the court has ruled DACA is good, DACA is strong, DACA continues. So the reason I'm saying that is to get started on the fact that there are a lot of people out there who are scaring people about DACA, that DACA is going to go down, bring your money in right away, we're going to do it for you. DACA is not going anywhere, it's here for the stay right now. So the child is DACA. Now that the child is DACA, she got married to a green card holder. So the second issue is, can the green card holder sponsor this DACA child? The answer is yes. So we look on the third question. First question being, can the DACA be sponsored? Yes. Can the green card holder sponsor the DACA? Go ahead.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question to ask you. Sure. I was under the impression as a U.S. citizen, not by birth. I'm not American by birth, but I'm Jamaican. I was under the impression that only a U.S. citizen can file for a person. I didn't know if you had a green card you can file for a person or sponsor them. Can you like explain that to me? Because this is like very new, very foreign.
Sure.
So, why you put me in it? Me man a green card holder. I mean, have DACA. First off,
All right,
what
so
is the
let's do it this
sponsorship thing? Let me understand this.
Sponsorship is filing for. So we're going to use the proper terms today. We're not going to say filing. We're going to say sponsorship. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to get our listeners to understand the legal terms. So if and when they go to someone who's using garbage on them, they can understand that garbage is being placed on them. So sponsorship from now on is the term we're going to use for filing for. So if your husband wants to file for you, he's sponsoring you. If your job wants to file for you, he's sponsoring you. They're sponsoring you. Now, so the question is, can the green card holder file for the DACA child? Sponsor the DACA child? The answer is yes. The third question, however, is how did this child come to the United States? That's number 3. And number 4 question is, does the child have the ability to stay in the country and get their green card?
I don't think it's a child. Is it a child? Or is this a big somebody?
I'm saying child because of the DACA child, because of we refer to them as DACA kids. So this big somebody, right, this person. Now, a green card holder is allowed to sponsor the following people: their husband or wife, their unmarried child under 21 years of age, or their unmarried sons or daughter over 21 years of age. Now, what does son or daughter mean versus child? A child is anyone that is under 21 years of age that you gave birth to or adopted. A son or daughter is anyone who is over the age of 21. So now we just learned that a green card holder can sponsor a husband or a wife, a child, unmarried, or a son or a daughter, unmarried. So we see where this person who had DACA can be sponsored by the husband. So we understand that. So the next question is, where are they going to get their green card? Are they going to get the green card in the United States, or will they pick up the green card out of the United States? Well, it depends on 2 things now. The first thing it depends on is the manner of entry into the country. So if, in fact, that person entered the United States illegally, whether as a child or as, a person before they reach the age of, 16 or whatever, if they entered the country illegally, then they're going to have to pick up their green card out of the country. They're going to have to go home, pick up the green card, and then return.
So,
I'll speak about that.
Mr. Merrick, let me say something to you, sir. A lot of people, when they hear you say that, they have the fear of returning home. Could you explain as to why a lot of fear with people, I don't know about nobody else's culture and country, fear with people afraid for go home?
Sure, I'm going to open that discussion in 3 minutes. I promise you I will, because it's going to take a good amount of time, and I really want to spend some time on it today.
Okay.
So let's finish up the green card part of it now. Now, the second thing is, so the first question is, how did that person enter the United States? If they entered legally with a visa, they can pick up their green card in the United States in good time. If they entered illegally, they entered wrongly, they entered under somebody else's papers, then they're going to have to go home and pick up their papers. We'll talk about that. Now, second thing, green card holder. If a green card holder sponsors the wife, that person eventually, if they don't become a citizen, then the wife is going to have to go back home. Green card holders are not allowed to have their spouses or their kids adjust in the country because they're in a lower category. So my advice is that green card holder should strive to become a citizen for many reasons. One, if in fact they become a citizen, the process for the wife will be much shorter, more cost efficient, and the wife, barring any illegal entry, will be able to stay in the United States and get her green card.
Now, Mr. Merrick, somebody just typed and says people get stuck on going back home to get their green card. I don't know if that's true or
We're going to
false.
speak about that. We're going to speak about that in 3 minutes. I promise you I will.
Okay.
The reason I'm doing this, I don't want to jump around with this delicate topic and this delicate question, because if I jump around, we could get lost and people don't have the clear understanding as to what going home means. So I appreciate the question. I'll get to it in 2 minutes.
I need everyone to share this out. If you know of someone who is a green card holder and they're with someone who has DACA, or you're with a person who, you know, if a person has a green card and they're indecisive of becoming a citizen, I just need for my people today on Glass House, just do me a favor, just share this out to everyone that you know, because I want to get as much people to understand the truth behind what's going on with immigration. So we have Attorney Merrick DeMar that's on the line, and if you have any questions at all, you can call in at 954-369-1074 and press option 0. Again, the number is 954-369-1074 and press option 0. Another thing, his number is incorrect at the bottom of my screen. I cannot change it at this time. So Sister Velma has taken the opportunity to place it in there. I'm going to ask her to do it again so I can pin it. The number to call Mr. Merrick's office is 718-519-6281. Again, the number is 718-519-6281. When you call to make an appointment to speak with him, let them know you heard about it on Glass House, Big Radio Online, or you heard about it from Princess Nikki D. If you don't call up none of them something over there, so you're going to pay one big hefty fee. You're going to pay $1 more than the price, yeah? So I'm asking you all, remember that his services are not free. He doesn't have a consultation free. This is not a pion attorney. He's not a pion fly-by-night lawyer. This is somebody who gets the business done. He's been on here for a while, and he's doing something awesome. I'll talk about that later, but he's on a very sticky, touchy topic about DACA. And I want everyone to listen who is a green card holder that knows someone that is with a DACA person. So go ahead, Mr. Merrick. I'm sorry about that, but go ahead, baby.
No. Thank you for that. Now, let's jump ahead now. 2 minutes are up. Let's go to the big question. Being stuck in Jamaica. Now, the young lady that wrote, I believe her name is Miss Yvette Francis. She's correct. Now, she wrote, yes, my girlfriend and her husband is a citizen, and she got stuck home now for 10 years, and her husband died. Now, the reason she got stuck for 10 years is because at the time, there was no law in effect that would have helped her friend to come back into the country. So in reality, her friend was misled and misguided by a bad advisor. Now, what that simply meant is that in 2011, there was a group of individuals that petitioned the government that says, look, there are a lot of individuals in the United States who are otherwise qualified for a green card, but they're not allowed to pick up their green card in the country because of either the manner in which they enter the country, which means they came here illegally, or they were sponsored by a job or a green card holder. And under the current law, at that time, they would have to go back home, pick up their green card, but they would eventually get stuck because if you come into the country and you overstay, or if a green card holder sponsored you, or if you entered illegally, you are not allowed to get your green card in the United States. So those group of people would have to go back home to get your green card. So what the petition against the government was simply, you're causing us to self-deport, causing us to have to go back and deport ourselves to pick up this green card, which is a fiction, because if you're telling us we're going to pick up the green card in a foreign country, but we're going to get stuck for 10 years, then you're causing us to self-deport. So on the 4th of March, 2012, and the reason I'm giving you these dates is for you to go and search for yourself to know that it's factual. On the 4th of March, 2012, the government passed a law which is called a provisional waiver. What the government is saying is that they accepted the fact that there are a lot of people that cannot pick up their green card in the country, and had they returned home, they would get stuck. So, Ms. Facey, when you wrote 10 years ago, I understand why, because your friend went home, and there was no law that was on her side. Now, what a provisional waiver allows is a simple truth. The provisional waiver at that time was reserved for immediate relatives of United States citizens. So if you're the parent, child, or spouse of a citizen, and you came here illegally, you would be able to go back to Jamaica, and I'm using Jamaica as our point of reference. Spend a few weeks there. The question is, how long do I have to go back for? Nothing more than 21 days. Pick up your green card, and you'd be able to come back in the country. Now, what are the guarantees that you'd come back in the country? Now, you know I don't use the word guarantee, but I'm going to use the word guarantee today. When you say, Nikki, I'm going to have a Christmas party. It's $2,000 to come to that party Christmas Day, and I gave you 2 free tickets. Now, in September, the tickets went up to $5,000, and in November, the tickets are sold out. No one can buy any more tickets. Now, where do you stand for Christmas Day for that party with those 2 tickets? Can you come in even though the tickets are sold off? Can you come in even though the tickets went up in price? Are you allowed to come in?
No.
Nikki, I gave you 2 tickets.
Yeah. You gave them to me. Yes, I can. I can come in. Even if the price goes up and if the price drops. Yeah, you gave them to me. So, yeah, I can come in.
Right. Work with me because you're going to blow the act if you work with me.
Okay, all right, yes. Me can't come in.
Good.
Me can't come in.
Good.
Yes.
Now, when you file for a provisional waiver, you're actually getting it 4 months before you leave the United States to go to Jamaica. The same way I gave you those tickets 10 months in advance. You know you're coming to that party no matter what happens to the future tickets, no matter what happens to the future price. You are coming to that party because you already have your 2 tickets. Right?
Right.
Now, if you don't understand me, stop me because...
No, I'm saying right. I'm like, yeah, I got you.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
me have to think like me not have no papers, you know? So me I think like them. Me I think like you know.
Good.
Me I think fretting like fretting. Yes, fretting.
Good,
Yes.
Good. So now, you're going to get this pass, this special permit, 4 to 5 months before you leave the country, stating that it's okay to go. We will allow you back in. So that sounds like a guarantee to me from the government.
It does, but it also sounds like a trick to fool with people. You know, you say you can't tell we for go, man. You know, you expect us to stay, sir. That's not gonna work. We not do that. We don't that.
On the 28th of September 2016, the government expanded the program for anyone and everyone that got sponsored by a job, by a family member, any which way. Now, what that means is that as long as you don't have a criminal record, as long as after you get your pass, you don't go out there and make yourself arrestable, so to speak, you don't get yourself in any particular trouble, the government is guaranteeing you that you're going to go, adjust your status, and come right back. The only trick is the one that you're playing on yourself and saying that it's a trick. Because the very government that is going to give you the green card is going to allow you back into the country. Now, I've had clients that are on both sides of the fence. But I've had 98% on one side and the other 2% making noise on the other side. But the 98% went, pick up their papers, and came right back into the country. The other 2%, they're hard to convince because of 3 reasons. And I'll tell you the 3 reasons right now. The first one is ignorance. That's number 1. The second reason is a lot of times these guys are hiding something from themselves, hiding something from their lawyers, or might have committed something in Jamaica that they're not too happy about, ran off and don't want to tell anyone that. So they know their reason why they don't want to go back to Jamaica. The third reason, and I think this is the biggest reason, is people tend to listen to shady tree lawyers, shady tree doctors, and shady tree mechanics because it's free, it's cheaper than to go and sit down and take professional advice from a person who stands to lose a license by giving you bad advice. So those are the 3 reasons why. Now, they're all based on one important factor, insecurity. If I've committed a crime, I'm insecure to go back. If I don't know the law, I'm insecure about it. And if I'm listening to someone else who's not qualified, it means that I put that person higher than myself. So insecurity creates ignorance, and ignorance is bliss in the hands of a person who wants to be ignorant, remain ignorant, and is quite happy being ignorant.
Mr. Merrick, some people dark, you know, and then I know say them dark. So how we gonna let these people see the light if they just dark, Mr. Merrick? There's some people that you just can't convince them. You got to go home and sit on your yard, and when we call you back, you can come back. How do you convince those people?
You know, and it's not so hard that you got to go back and sit on a yard and come back when they call you back. It's you're going to go home for 3 weeks, pick up your green card, and come back. Now, what could cause it to fail, that green card? Well, your husband decided to drop a dime or make a phone call to the consulate, or it turns out that the child who sponsored it is not your child, but we'll know all of that beforehand. Or you go to Jamaica and something pops up that you did not tell to us truthfully. You see? So at the end of the day, the government is not trying to trick you. Neither is your lawyer. What is happening is the government, they did not want to go back and create a law where you could get your green card in the country for coming here illegally. Do you know why?
Why?
First person that answers that question, I'm counting to 10. Nikki, first person that answers the question, we'll do a free consultation for them.
Okay, so for anyone who would like to get a free consultation from Attorney Merrick, the question of the day he has asked, say it again for me, sir.
Why would the government not allow an illegal person to stay in the country and get their green card?
Why would not the government allow an illegal person to stay in the country and get their green card? So for the first person who calls in and give the correct answer, or, call in and give the correct answer, you will get a free consultation from Attorney Merrick. Again, the question of the day is, why would not the government allow you to stay here and get your green card, but they want to send you home? The number to call today is 954. My God, Scratchy, if you play one song. Scratchy, play a little music for me. Play some Little Six or Alfrey, or play some Chuck Finn, or play somebody, some conscious reggae. The number is 954-369-1074. Press option 0. Again, that number is 954-369-1074, and press option 0. Option 0. I guess we got a caller. Let's see who this is. Caller, you live.
Hello.
You live, baby.
Hello.
You live, baby.
Hello, me, teacher, me.
Yes.
Hi. Yeah, go ahead.
I think I could answer that question. The government, he want you to be legal, so he want you to go back home and come back straight, go pick up your stuff like anybody else who would get a visa and come here.
Why though?
Because you don't have any entry. You wasn't inspected.
Right, but why would the government want you to go back? Miss Jones Vivian said to make extra money. William Sherrill says because you're in America illegal. All right, so no. The answer you give me is close. It's very close. Try a little harder. You have 10 more seconds. Try a little harder. We know you're here illegally. We know they want you to go back, but why is it that they don't want you to get the green card in the country? Try one more guess.
All right, hang up, call, and call back again. Again, somebody said that he's low. Some people are saying that Miss America's low. Can you turn him up a little bit for me, Scratchy? The number again to call is 954-369-1074 and press option 0. So let me just let you all know today, as Miss America is teaching us, I am also learning. Because I always thought the green cards were issued. Okay, I'm thinking that maybe the reason why they want to send us back home to get the green card is because we need to have some form of entrance into the country of coming in here legally.
Well, that's secondary to the real reason.
Then, sir, I don't know. I mean, you're very close. Text it to me now. Text me answer now. Now, maybe look so for fool pan radio. Text me now, man.
I'm gonna give it.
Okay, so hold on. We're gonna wait for another call. Somebody says you were not inspected upon your arrival because you did not come in the right way. It would encourage more people to come and stay legally. Caller, you live, baby. Caller, you live. Talk to me.
Hello. Hi. I'm assuming the answer for the question might be because of the way you came in the country and not having the proper stamping in the book. Because I know they used to allow you to get a stamp in your book, but now they don't do it. So that's why one of the reasons why they might want you to go back.
Well, that's the end result. That's the end result, but that's not the reason.
Okay.
It's the end result. Okay. Thank you for calling, caller.
Thank you for that thought. Thank you for that thought. Yeah.
Somebody says, if you committed any crime in Jamaica, they should hold you for it. You came in illegal, did not get inspected. It is because they did not come in the States in their name, because of your criminal record, because they want you to make sure you didn't commit a crime. If you do not have entry inspected, the government wants you to go home. I don't know the answer to it. I thought... And I honestly in my heart don't believe there should be a law. This is just my statement until Attorney Merrick tells us what the response is. In my heart of hearts, Mr. Merrick, I believe it does a lot of people injustice to send them back home to pick up their green card when the green cards are issued in the United States. But you're asking us to tell you the reason why we must give Attorney Merrick the reasons why they send us back to Jamaica or whatever country we come from to pick up our green cards and then to come back. I don't know the reason why. I thought it was because I didn't come in the country legally or straight, and he's stating no, that's not the reason why. So there has to be another reason. The number for you to call today is 954-369-1074 and press option 0. If you are needing immigration questions or you like to have a consultation, this answer today will alleviate you paying the consultation fee. Mr. Merrick is going to be waiving that fee if anybody can call in with a response. Somebody said because they want you to go home, you enter the country in a mother name, because you have to get your clearance on Jamaica first. It says because you did not have an I-94, enter here in someone else's name, because you have to get background check in Jamaica because you're married a green card holder. I'm not sure. So, Mr. Merrick, is anyone close? You not hear hot fire yet? You not hear the fire yet? You don't feel it yet? Hot potato yet? No. So there's no hot potato.
Answer?
Nope, no answer. It says because they want to make sure they don't have a criminal record, something on your criminal record. I'm not too sure. The number again to call is 954. Nope, don't get the answer yet. 369. I want me people them for win my little free something to call in, man. Google now. Google and ask Jeeves.
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. It's none of the answers that's written on the blog. It's none of them.
None of them. Bella Beth, hi baby. No. Okay, so Letty Down says maybe because you came here under someone else's name and they were making sure that you did not commit any crime in Jamaica. He said it's none of them that's on the blog right now. I'm gonna ask Scratch if you play one song for me. And while you all are trying to dig for it, share this out. Let other people know what's going on to answer all your immigration questions and needs. We don't know what is going on nobody else's blog, but over yes, a glass house, yes, so nice. So I want Scratchy to play something for us, and I want y'all just to remember to call a friend and text a friend and tell them that Glass House, we are on live on Big Radio, online.
Emperor Selassie.
He goes by the name of Alfred.
Well, I'll pray for you people. Never make the system cause you strain. Never make no man give you no gun until you go kill them the lane. Every day could never be the same. You pray for sunlight and get rain, but you should not complain. Never make the system cause you strain. Never make no man give you no gun until you go kill them the lane. Every day could never be the same. You pray for sunlight and get rain, but you should not complain.
Play it again. Caller, you live.
Hello, yes, good afternoon. Yes, it's because they have to check your background in the country in which you come from. Your country, they have to check your background.
They have to check your background? Okay, hold on. Attorney Merck stepped away real quick. Somebody ask Scratch if you play the song again and you sit on right there. So, yeah, caller, sit on because you might win, you know, you might win. Don't move. You might win. Play it again for me, Scratchy. Play it again.
Emperor Selassie. Well.
His name is Alfred.
I'll pray for you people.
Hey.
Never let the system cause you strain. Never let no man give you no gun until you go kill them the lane. Every day could never be the same. You pray for sunlight and get rain, but you should not complain. Never make the system cause you strain. Never let no man give you no gun until you go kill them the lane. Every day would never be the same. You pray for sunlight and get rain, but you should not complain. Make sure you make the right decision in order for a solid foundation. Remember, love bring unification, and that is what we need for the nation. I see what love has done for me. It can do the same for you. Oh, and smile and joy it brings. That's
Never make the system cause you strain. Never make no man give you no gun and tell you go kill them the lane. Every day could never be the same. You pray for sunlight and get rain, but you should not complain. Never make the system cause you strain. Never make no man give you no gun and tell you go kill them the lane. Every day could never be the same. You pray for sunlight and get rain, but you should not complain. Sometimes what you won't get. Don't be disappointed, just check and reach for your goal with a concept, and everything will manifest. Yes, the system they design is for my people just to stay behind. So check the time, read between the lines, and be strong. Be strong. Oh, never make the system cause you strain. Never make no man give you no gun and tell you go kill them the lane. Every day could never be the same.
Attorney America, are you back, baby? Are you back? Attorney America, are you back, baby?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, good. All right, so we have a lady that's on the line, and she's calling and thinking she has a response, sir, to give us. So I'm going to have her tell you the reason why she feels that the government wants to send you back home to pick up your green card. Now, this is a very important question. I never thought of it, and I don't understand why they do it, because the green cards are issued here. So why do they send us home? So go ahead, ma'am. You can respond.
Yes, because you have to go back. When they send you back to your country, so that they can check your background to see if you have any criminal records in your country. That's why they send you back, because when they issue the green card and you're in the Caribbean, you have to go through Barbados.
Right. That's close, but not yet on the money. But thank you for that.
You look hot, babe. You're lukewarm, baby. You're lukewarm. You're lukewarm. Yeah.
We have a winner.
Thank you.
We have a winner on. Yes, thank you for calling. We will have a winner on the.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. Nikki, we have a winner.
We have a winner?
Yes. If
who is the person's name?
I'm going to give you the person's name, but I want them to call in if they can. If they're not working, I'm going to get caught.
Okay.
The person that won is Suzanne Holden.
Oh.
Can
Susan Holding? Susan Holding, you've won, baby girl. You're the winner, mama. Wanna give her some hearts, no man? Wanna so bad man? Give the list some little heart, no? Clap her, no? Clap her.
I want to hear from her why she said that.
Clap Susan Holding. Susan, let me give you some hearts here, man. Them people over here so selfish like. Me big you up on my screen, boo. Me give you a little red heart, red heart. No thumbs up, we say heart. We say heart I love, man. Give us some heart, heart it up, heart it up. Yeah, big up yourself, Susan Holding. The number for you to call in is 954-369-1074 and press option 0. Good afternoon to you, Shirley Lou. Again, the number is 954-369-1074 and press option 0. So she gave the response that she gave, Mr. Merrick. I'd like for you to give the response that she gave. It says, want me to read it? It says, Holding.
It's not the one. It's not the one you're going to read. It's the one further down, which is right after.
They tell you to go back to pick it up, but forget to tell you that there'll be okay. The government cannot be seen rewarding illegal activities.
Yeah, that's the answer. Now let me explain that. If the government says, look, by being in the country illegally, by coming here illegally, I'm going to allow you to stay and get your green card. What are we doing? We're opening the gates to people coming here illegally. We have just created a backdoor amnesty. And
But, Mr. Merrick, because you know, so the people them right now going to give you a backlash, because then it says it says you cannot adjust an illegal status while in the U.S. The government don't want to promote that it's kind of practice. Rochelle Gilsgeen answered, and then Susan Holding says they'll tell you to go back to pick it up, but forget to tell you that you'll be automatically exempt for 10 years. Laugh out loud. It's an efficient way to get rid of people. Cleopatra Jones says it's about the money, making money. You have to pay fees, and I think the government the government knows a lot of people are afraid to go back, so they'll just stay here illegal. So, Attorney Merrick, I'm not too sure. Susan's response sounds like something I would have said. They tell you to go back home and pick it up, but forget to tell you that they automatically exempting you from the country for 10 years is an efficient way of making money.
Well, it's not automatic. You don't just pick up yourself and go back home and not expect to get stuck. You have to file the appropriate application. So part of it is the money, but it's not because of the money. It's not because of the money. It's because if they allow illegal entrants to adjust their status in the United States, what we're doing is opening up the floodgates to the world to say you are allowed to come here any which way you want to, and we'll give you a green card. That is called a blanket amnesty. And as you guys know, for the longest while, every election year, we speak about not giving amnesties.
Hold on, Attorney Merrick. One moment, please. Yeah. Caller, you're live. Good over evil. We said, talk to me, baby.
Hello.
Yes, caller. Go ahead. You're live.
Hi.
Are you still doing the question about going back to get your green card?
No, we're not. But let me hear what your response is. What is your response?
I think that because the first rule they break was being in the country after their visa, the permit that they give them expired, the 6-month permit that they give them expired. So that was the first rule they break. So in order to get straight, they have to go back to get their green card if they get married.
Well, that is leading up to the real answer. So you have part of the answer there already taken care of. But the actual answer, and tell me if this makes any sense to you. The actual answer is that the government does not want to encourage illegal activities, and by allowing people to enter the United States illegally or to stay here beyond their time. Now, if you came with a visa, you can get your green card, even if your visa is expired. So don't even think about that. I'm talking about the individuals who came here illegally. A lot of them were DACA kids. The government does not want to encourage illegal activities, and the mindset is that if they are going to if they're going to reward you with a green card, even though you came here illegally, then that amounts to being an amnesty, and the government is not going to give a blanket amnesty. What are your thoughts on that, caller?
Yeah, you're correct. I would think of that too, but you're correct.
Right. So that's the answer, Nikki. And caller, thank you for that brave answer that you gave. It's very bold, very pronounced, and you were on the right track.
Thank you for calling,
right,
baby.
thank you.
We appreciate it, sweetheart. Attorney Merrick, I kind of really have to tell you thank you. Thank you for your transparency, because I know that a lot of attorneys would not give of themselves being on the radio, being open. And for me, this is how I know. I tell you all, it is not about the money for this gentleman. He does work to get paid, but he's not working to get paid. You understand what I'm saying? It sounds like an oxymoron. He works to get paid, but he's not working to get paid. He's not on my Glass House program just for sit on there to just, to look for more clients. No, this is a person who does free things for people in the prisons in New York and who's doing something very awesome and special. He's reopened closed deportation cases that he has reopened and filed to get these people that were sent away back into this country. A lot of attorneys would not do that. A lot of attorneys would not want to see people who were sent away to come back. So we have to really just give him some love and spread the news about him. Because like I said before, this is not a person who's just here to make money, but he wants to make sure all of our people have knowledge as to what's going on to immigration. Good afternoon to you, caller. You're live. Good over evil. We said, baby, talk to me.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, sweetheart. Attorney Merrick is live. Go ahead, baby.
Hi. The question I want to ask, because I was in that situation and I have friends who are married to green card holder. Did the law change for green card holder to file for their wife here and not going back to Jamaica to pick up your green card? Because my husband was a green card holder. And my papers was sent to Kingston. I get a KNG number. But during that process, my husband became a citizen. So my lawyer filed a adjustment of status, and I went to interview here and pick up my green card here. That was 2013.
Right. And the key, caller, the key is he became a citizen, so you did not have to go back to Jamaica to get your green card. Because remember earlier, as we discussed, being the spouse of a citizen, and you came here with a visa, you made good entry, you're an immediate relative, so you can adjust your status here in the United States. Had your husband remained a green card holder, guess what? You would have had to go to Jamaica and utilized the KGN number there, and you'd have gotten stuck there because at that particular time, 20 years ago, there was no law that would have protected you. The good
It
news,
wasn't 20 years ago. It was 2012.
2012 would have been protected because the law came out in 2012, March the 4th. So you would have been protected had your husband not become a green card holder. But because he became a green card holder, because he became a citizen, he upgraded the application to immediate relative, and that allowed you to stay in the United States. So the fact of him becoming a citizen made the world of a difference to you.
Yes, so now a green card holder can file for their spouse here and don't have to go back to Jamaica, the legal spouse?
No, they have to go back to Jamaica if the person remains a green card holder at the time of adjustment of status.
Okay.
If, however, but this is the beauty. The beauty is that unless the green card holder, and caller, there's some green card holders that might not want to become a citizen because they might have some little dirt under their fingernail, if you understand what I'm saying. And if they have the dirt under their fingernail and they try to step up to citizenship, they might fall down to nothing.
Okay.
So for those people, they might want to just wait it out, go back, have their spouse go back, pick up the green card and re-enter. But for those of you who are listening and you are a green card holder and you're about to sponsor your spouse, go ahead and do it. Let the time work itself out, and when you are able to become a citizen, become the citizen, uplift and upgrade your spouse's application, and if your spouse came here legally, as did this caller, you can stay in the United States and pick up your green card. Well done, caller. Well done.
Thank you.
Caller, thank you for calling. We appreciate it. And to everyone that has been calling earlier, I have to really just apologize because we only have one phone line until we fix that. So we're going to ask for the caller who's on to just hang up so someone else can call. And the number to call today is 954-369-1074. Press option 0. Again, that number is 954-369-1074. This program is to uplift, to implore, and to also just push positivity into the minds and the hearts of our people. We have with us live today Attorney Merrick Damar, and he's on the line to answer any of your immigration needs. We do have another caller that's coming in. I know Rochelle Gilzine, you did say it first. I do see that you did. Caller, you're live. Oh, wait, what you know, Jesus? Caller, wait, after 2 rings, 1, 2. Caller, you're live, baby. Good over evil, we said. Talk to me, boo. Hello? Caller? Hello? The caller lost. She lost. Caller, you're gone? You're gone, caller. The caller is gone. Let me give you Attorney Merrick Damar's number. It's 718-519-6281. Again, the number is 718-519-6281. The number on the bottom that you're seeing is incorrect. I cannot change it. So no matter no call no 781. The number is 718-519-6281. And I have to apologize for leaving an M off of his last name, and I have to apologize for switching around the numbers. Caller, you're live. Good over evil with say, baby. Talk to me.
Hi, quick question.
Go ahead.
Could somebody explain to me the I-797 Notice of Action?
Sure. The 797 is not a form. It's actually a notice. And what the notice is all about is information from immigration as to what steps they're about to take or what steps they took with your application. So the 797 is actually their informational sheet. So to put it another simple way, it's a letter that we want to get from immigration to tell us where we're at.
Okay.
So when we Jamaicans say, me no know what go on, me no hear nothing, the 797 tells you what is happening. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming because I've been trying this for a while, so.
Well, sister, hello, miss, hello. Hello, caller, we have 1 minute to the top of the hour to pay some bills.
No,
hold on, don't go away, caller. Hold on. I need you to call Attorney Merrick's number. You see how you try everything? All other gods, they are the works of man. You have to try Jesus, Try Mr. America. Mr. America is like little Jesus. Try him, man. You ready for his number?
I have it. I see it. I'm watching you guys.
Okay, so make sure you call him when the program is over and tell him that you heard about it on Glass House. Just don't call as a regular person. You're not gonna get special treatment. You're gonna get all right. So I need you to call him with that question, because you said you've tried different people. You tried DACA. Listen to me. You have little Jesus. So try little Jesus, now, man. Try him now. Try him now, baby. All right.
All right.
Okay, sweetheart. I didn't want you to go any further with your question. I did not want you, because I didn't want too much people in your business. I had to cut you off.
Yeah,
you understand?
Which is understandable.
Now protect you. All right. So we're going to commercial break. We're going to pay some bills. We'll be right back.
Fort Lauderdale, Miami, New York, California, Atlanta, Jamaica, London, Bahamas, worldwide. Keep it locked to the #1 station, Big Radio Online.
Follow us on SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter, @Big Radio Online.
Valentine's Day is drawing near. Looking for that perfect present for the one you love? Book them a cabin right now on the Love and Harmony Cruise.
6 days and 5 nights of a non-stop party cruise.
Saturday, March the 24th to Thursday, March the 29th.
Aboard the luxurious Celebrity Summit, departing Fort Lauderdale, Florida, with stops in Montego Bay, Jamaica, and Georgetown, Cayman.
Love and Harmony Cruise.
Barris Hammond.
Barris Hammond. Book feet long time. Book your cat.
No.
Sanchez.
I can't wait till the morning comes.
Love and Harmony Cruise, Sanchez.
Miniman.
Zaka, this is Miniman, the king of the dancehall, representing for Love and Harmony Cruise. I'll be there, alongside
Elephant Man,
Mr. Vegas, Lost,
Kevin Little,
This is your boy RUPEE, letting you know I'll be on the boat. Love and Harmony, you're gonna love it so much, yeah.
Patrice Roberts, and many more.
And one big comedy show from Major Ivan, Ansi, and Fancy Cat.
Yes, this is the perfect gift for the holiday. Purchase tickets now by calling 1-800-225-8757 or online, loveandharmonycruise.com.
See you on the cruise.
Join now, jamming to Big Radio Online.
It's vacation time. Plan your vacation out the country from now. Featuring DJ.
Let's go to the beach. Make we have a party.
And Sincere. Limited tickets now. Only on BRTWeekend.com. It's BRT Weekend 2018. The world's biggest Caribbean music festival tour. Kicking off 2018 in the Dominican Republic. Featuring Beanie Man, Ding Dong, and Sincere. That's right. 4 days, 6 all-inclusive events. Means you enter, eat, drink, and party free for one price. May 3rd through May 6th. Music by some of the best DJs in the world. Plan your vacation out the country from now. It's BRT Weekend, the world's biggest Caribbean music festival tour. Kicking off in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. May 3rd through May 6th. 4 days, 6 all-inclusive events. Plan your vacation out the country from now. It's BRT Weekend in the beautiful Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. No visa needed. I repeat, no visa needed. Get your tickets now on BRTweekend.com.
You don't know, make sure you download the app, BigRadioOnline.com. Boom, bang.
That's big.
Everything BB Apparel is reggae artist Buju Banton's official clothing line. EverythingBB.net is where you find t-shirts, hats, hoodies, sweatpants, socks, slides, keychains. Everything Buju Banton for males and females. Made from top quality material to satisfy everyone's needs on planet Earth. From all walks of life. EverythingBB.net. Get online now and please order your official Buju Banton gear. T-shirts, hats, hoodies, sweatpants, socks, slides, keychains. Buju Banton's official clothing line online store. EverythingBB.net for everything Buju Banton. Get your official Buju Banton gear now. Place your orders online at EverythingBB.net. As seen worn by Rihanna. Buju Banton's official clothing line. EverythingBB.net. Ripping reggae dancehall worldwide. Everything BB Apparel.
It's not an easy road. How many? And I was represent for Big Radio, a pain and sorrow.
Download the app, Big Radio Online.
Now that the bills are paid, let's get back to the f***ing music.
Emperor Selassie. Well. I'll pray for you people. Never make the system.
To everyone that's back on our live. To everyone that's back on our live. To everyone that's back on our live, I want to say welcome back. It is 3 minutes after 4 o'clock. We do have Attorney Merrick that's on the line with us. Can y'all hear me? Not you, Biggs. Biggs, can I get some volume out here, please? Pretty, please. Where for treat me so Biggs? Where make me loud you upon the radio, Biggs? Biggs, turn me up now, man. You know some little deafish. No, me not call upon this. I am not deaf. I can hear. I ain't deaf. So we have Attorney Merrick on the line, and he's answered all of our immigration needs. So I do have someone who messaged me, Mr. Merrick, at the top, and I know you've been talking about DACA, and you were talking about the green card holders. Here it is. I'm married to a U.S. citizen, and I just found out that I'm HIV positive. My husband has stopped all paperwork. He stopped everything on her. And he is bisexual and has HIV, sir. He's not Black American. He's white American, and she's Jamaican. I need you to respond to me in reference to why was she told to go home? She was told by an immigration attorney that she has to go home because he has stopped the immigration work for her. What can happen to this? I think she's on my live. What can happen for her, sir?
All right, before I answer that, let's in the spirit of fairness, give the consultations to two people. We spoke about Miss Susan. Was that you?
Hold on, sir.
Are you there, Nikki?
Yeah, we're trying to turn you up. Give us a second, please. Hold on. Keep talking, sir. Go ahead. Just keep talking to me now, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me? All right.
Go on. Somebody said, Tasha Mason says, Nikki, me have $100. You have $100 for what? My kids straight in August, $100 for what? The attorney? The attorney, what the $100 for, boo? Talk to me now, man. What the $100 for? Talk to me. Go ahead, Attorney Merritt. I'm listening to you, sir.
Yeah, so in fairness, because we did say that we're going to give the free consultation, and we did mention Miss Susan Holden, but it seems that simultaneously another young lady gave the answer, Rochelle Gilzine. So I'm taking those two names, and the free consultation can be for them or anyone else that they choose within the next few days. Today I'm closed because of the snowstorm that we have here. So, Nikki, do you agree with that? We're going to give it to two people.
Okay, that's fine. Give the consultation to two people?
Sure.
Mr. Merrick, I'm going to get two free consultations to two people?
They won the prize. We're in people of integrity. We're people of...
Which two people, Mr. Merrick? Them not citizen. Them people that are not citizen already.
Susan Holden or Rochelle Gilzine.
Rochelle Gilzine sound like a citizen and Susan Holden sound like she's a citizen too, sir. Them sound like them a citizen.
All right. So what do you suggest? We had them give the right answer. They gave
All right. So I suggest for Susan and Miss Gilzine, if you are citizens of the United States and you are answering to answer the question, if you would like for us to give it to someone else, let us know. Rochelle Gilzine, she says tears. Oh, my God. So, Rochelle, I don't know if you have a situation. If you do, you have won the free consultation to Attorney Merrick. The number to call his office is 718-519-6281. He has a great memory. Please, everybody in the call and say you're Rochelle Gilzine. Don't do that. Only one of them, Panya, and only she alone win. The number for you to call, baby, is 718-519-6281. All right. So, Attorney Merrick, I need you to answer that question, and I also need to ask you a question in reference to a situation that was brought to my attention. So, go ahead, sir.
All right. So, while I'm answering the question, if Rochelle could call Nikki and give Nikki some information that Nikki could pass me that I know is Rochelle.
Yes. Rochelle, call me on my cell phone. My cell phone is 508-617-0060. Again, my number is 508-617-0060. If you have a business or a company, or if you have any commercials and you're an artist, you like to be a part of Glass House and Big Radio Online, you can give me a call at 508-617-0060. Again, the number is 508-617-0060. And just remember, sir, we don't work for free, you know. The lights have to stay on, but we're not rob you neither. All right? So go ahead, sir.
The reason why that person left the United States was because of bad advice. Now, I'm going to ask you a few questions, and by answering these questions, you're going to be given the answer to the overall question. Why was she sent out of the country? Well, you went into a relationship in good faith. Before you went into the relationship, you were clean, your blood was clean, your body was clean. You went into a relationship and you end up contracting, of all things, AIDS.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is not something that you entered into a contract to get. Yes, maybe you wanted to be pregnant. Maybe you wanted to have good intercourse. Maybe you wanted to have the time of your life. But AIDS was not part of the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you consider AIDS to be an abuse of one person to the other, the transmission of AIDS?
Sir, I don't know how to answer that,
transmission of
because I would abuse him. I would have been abusing him. Make him come tell me, say me make them tell me I got HIV or AIDS, sir. I would have been the abuser. Not him abusing me. I'd abuse him. So I don't know what to tell you, Mr. Merritt.
All right. Now, the fact that he's going to knowingly give you AIDS, it's not only a criminal offense, because you did not contract or you did not agree to enter into any relationship to get AIDS. As I said, you might have entered into the relationship for other reasons, but not to get AIDS.
Mm-hmm.
So, what this person should have done, what the lawyer should have done, is to file a case of abuse, of sexual abuse, physical abuse, certainly mental abuse, certainly psychological abuse, and every other abuse under the sun. So, because no one converted their marriage case into an abuse case, and she had no case pending at that time when the nasty husband ripped the rug from under her feet, she was now exposed and unprotected, no puns intended. Immigration is not like criminal court. For those of you who have ever been arrested and you had the worst lawyer in the world in criminal court, the judges don't want to be overturned. So if your lawyer goes into court, in criminal court, and he's drunk and stupid, the judges will make sure the right thing is done, because the judges don't want to be overturned in their decisions. In immigration court, however, it's a different standard. If you don't bring it in immigration court, the judge is not going to allow it later on. If you don't say it in immigration court, the judge is not going to help you with it. So if you go into immigration court empty-headed, knuckle-headed, and silly, and you don't claim the rights available, then you would lose the rights that are there.
But Attorney Merrick, a lot of people don't know their rights, and I mean, like, what is there a book for us to read about our rights? Caller, you live. Talk to me, baby. Caller, you live, baby. Hello. Caller.
Hello.
You're live, baby. Talk to me.
Hey, Nikki, how you doing? It's Rini. How are you?
I'm good, boo. Go on and answer immigration question. Let me mute my phone. Go on.
All right. So, Mr. Berg, how are you, my dear?
Can't complain, Rini. Can't complain. It's a pleasure. I hope you're
safe.
I hope you're warm. I hope you're not in the snow.
Oh, Rini, are you? Me never hear you, know. Me did things I call. I thought you. I thought you called a different name. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Nikki. We have to bash her for a minute.
I did. I didn't even know it was you. Why? I thought you called another name. I didn't hear Rini. I thought I heard like Nini or something different. I didn't hear the R. I never hear the R.
You know why? Because you did not hear the African accent. That's why.
Oh.
So try it again, Rini. Come back again with your African accent.
How are you today? How are you today?
I am good, you know. I am good, though.
Mr. Berg, that was really true. Let me ask the question that some people are asking me. Let me ask this question. Mr. Merrick, what are the possibility of someone getting stuck in Jamaica?
You know, I love that question, and thank you for being so bold with that question. Thank you for being so bold. All right,
You're
what is eating
welcome.
potato chips, and it's causing a disruption in my ears. So anyways, Nick, Rini, that's a very good question, and stay on the line with us. I'm going to answer it. When we receive that special permit to travel back home to get our green card, the government is not going to tempt you with it. The government is not going to play around with you. They're going to give it to you and respect you, because they know that the full faith and credit in the government must be had by the citizens, and nobody's going to trust the government if they're going to give you something to horse around later on. So what can cause you to still fail in Jamaica? Number one, and this is I've never seen this because we make sure everything is in order, but number one, your paperwork are not in order when you get there. What paperwork? The affidavit of support. That's the key. or you might have THC in your system, ganja in your system. Now, the funny
So
thing
you can't come
is
to
that-
America if you have ganja in your system, sir?
Correct. They don't want any ganja in your system.
No, man. Everybody in Jamaica smoke weed. Really now, Mr. Merrick? Everybody boil it, we steam it, we cook with it, we burn it, we everything, we hide up with it. Really now?
Yeah.
Okay,
And we
sir.
export it to America. Ha, 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 ha. Anyways, Rini, do I hear a
But Mr. Merrick, what if it's in your system? Because now it's a medication now.
If you don't, not in Jamaica, it's not a medication unless you have a pass from a doctor. Now, I predicted last week, Rini, that in the next 4 or 5 years, it's not going to be an issue because in the next 4 or 5 years, marijuana will be legal.
Please, Jesus, pass the law, Jesus. Help with the law, God Almighty. Pass the law. Pass the law. Quicker than 4 or 5 years. Full time now, man. Sure. Mr. Merrick.
So if you have drugs in your system when you go for the medical, Rini, and the medical is then sent to the embassy in Jamaica, that could be the second cause of failure. So the first cause, bad paperwork, deficient paperwork, insufficient paperwork, or drugs in your system. Or number 3, you have a communicable disease in your body. Now, AIDS is okay, Rini. Believe it or not, you could have AIDS and they don't care. And I explained that last week. And if you want me to explain it again, I'll explain it again to you.
Go ahead, because maybe there's some people listening.
Good. But if you have gonorrhea or syphilis or chlamydia, the claps or whatever you want to call it, they can deny you for that. The reason why AIDS is okay right now, and this is sickening, this is sad, but this is what it is. AIDS, unfortunately, has been
It's a gay disease.
So why you had to be so raw with it?
I mean, because that's what they call it, Mr. Merrick. They call it that. But it's not.
But it's not.
It's not.
Really?
It's not. But if they were to stop AIDS, then a lot of people within that category would say, hey, you're discriminating against us because of the other reason, not because we have AIDS. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
So good. Now, the other reason you could fail, Rini, is that you go to Jamaica and your spouse or someone picks up the phone and say, hey, you see, Rini, she's not who she says she is. The marriage is not real. This is not real. That is not real. So that's another reason. Or number 4, you are not properly prepared for that interview. You go in there and you horsed around at the interview. For those of you who don't understand what I mean by horsing around, it means you go there and make a fool of yourself to the officer, and he decides that he's not going to pass you. But for the most part, really, proper preparation is the key. Proper preparation, good medical, and you don't want to go
Hang
down
up,
there
Rini, so we can get the next line. So let him keep talking. Hang up for me, baby. So we're going to grab the next line. Go ahead, Attorney Merrick. Okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Are they on his Biggs? I'm listening to you, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Right. So, powerful question from Rini. The other reason is that your application. Now, for those of you who did not know this, one of the worst places on the face of the earth in the West Indies, and I'm not being discriminatory, I'm not being racist, I'm not being prejudiced, for honesty and dishonesty and illegal activity is the Dominican Republic.
Is what? The Dominican Republic?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
For what, sir?
Dishonesty, fraudulent documentation, and fraud when it comes to visas and passports.
More than more than Jamaicans and Africans?
I think they wrote a book, Nikki.
Who? Dominican Republicans?
Sure.
Interesting. Would I never know somebody beat me out of commoochingness. Go on, sir, and talk. May I listen?
Well, guess what happened?
What happened, sir?
When this incident took place in 2012 with Tivoli and the printing press for the visas.
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
Right. The American government quickly moved the processing center from Jamaica
to a Spanish country.
To the most corrupted Spanish country in the West Indies.
Dominican Republic.
So it was punishment to us Jamaicans that, hey, we took it away from the dog and gave it to the jankro.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, also, wait. Also, Jamaica now, the government of the United States included a marriage fraud bureau at the consulate in Jamaica.
But Mr. Merrick, how people are going to, I mean, like, where did they arrive to knowing that my marriage is fraud? I mean, nobody really chat to them or pay me. You understand? Well, let me answer this call. Caller, you're live. Talk to me, baby. Caller, you're live, sweetheart. Talk to me, darling.
Yes, are you hearing me?
I can hear you. I'm going to mute my line so you can talk to Mr. Merrick, okay? Go ahead, sweetheart.
Okay, sir. Hello? Yes, I'm calling regards about my niece. Well, she get married in Florida, and they went on their interview, and they deny her, saying that the marriage was legal, and then they sent her a letter to remove herself from the country, which was 2014. So she finds somebody who she really loves, and now she's married. You think it's a wise idea?
Let me hold on a second before Attorney Merrick answer. Let me tell her something. All the female people. Caller, you hold on 1 second. Just don't say nothing. You and Mr. Merrick don't say. I want to talk to my people. Let me tell you something. If you come to this country illegal and you want to stay here and you want to do a little thing, stop telling your girlfriend them your business. Stop telling your man friend them your business. Caller, don't say nothing. Don't even give me an amen right now. Don't say nobody if you think you tell me nothing. Don't say nothing. Not even a hallelujah right now. I want everybody to understand something. Stop telling family, especially family that's been here forever, will never help you out. And the moment you find a little man will like you, the little man want to take care of you, the little man want to wash your foot and drink your water because you cook them on good Jamaican, good up coconut soup, and they never eat so much good food in their life till their belly start stretch. Stop telling your family. Even if you pay the man I want 20 grand or I want 15, I want 10,000 and baby come and you give him a good, you know? Stop telling your business to your family. Because those same people that's right here in the United States of America who not have no man yet, and them still have them little green card, or they still illegals, they don't want to see you become a citizen before them because they've been here longer than you. Stop telling people your business. I wish I would understand the importance, especially those who are green card holders and someone who do look wicked things. Hold on, my girlfriend called me from Jamaica. Me can't ignore VI Destiny. You hold on, Baba. VI Destiny, hold on, boo. Don't go nowhere. I'm glad to your phone I work out there. Hold on. Stop telling people your business. My mother always said, we come for count the cow. When I come for count the cow, we come for drink milk. Drink your milk, get married, shut the hell up, and stop telling people that you got married. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do a little thing, you know, one thing at my wedding. Stop, go find strangers. Put you some strangers in your wedding and nobody know. I want them to see the big picture of your living room. And they be like, when you got married, a long time to do this cinnamon, a long time to do the thing. Stop opening your mouth. See, sometimes you box your own blessing. Box up, you know, box up on the mouth, man. You box your own blessings out of your mouth because you too busy trying to tell people what you got going on. Don't nobody care that you working 3-4 jobs and you save a little money and the next thing you know, say, I want a little job, one little car. You see how them set up our knees? Wicked people do that, man. That girl probably really did get married for the little thing, you understand? But because, you know, she was excited for herself, expecting people to be excited for her, and call the people upon her. Want to chat too much, man. Chat, I feel like I'm punching her in the mouth. You can't talk now. Me mute my phone. Talk now.
Yes, but now she's living in New York with me, so she remarried to somebody.
All right, good.
So
I'm going to answer that question.
Yes.
I'm going to answer that question. And before I answer the question, there's a question on the board from Miss Camille Brown. How long does it take an unmarried son who is in his 30s to get through when mother is filing both in the United States? If the mother is a citizen, it's going to take him about 5 years. If the mother is a green card holder and he's not married, it's going to take him the same 5 years. So roughly 5 years, Miss Brown. And the debate that's going on between Rini and Miss Nikki Powell. Rini, you have the right answer there. Miss Nikki Powell, the information that you're presenting, no, it's not true. All right, caller, this is the answer. Every marriage that is presented to immigration is looked on with great scrutiny.
Yeah.
It is suspicious to begin with. Now, as with anything else, you need evidence to support your claim. Whether it's pictures, whether it's a birth of a child, whether it's ownership in a piece of property, tax returns, bank statements, wills, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah.
The fact that she got married and it did not work out, and she went and found love again and got married to someone else who's willing to sponsor her, does not stop her from getting that sponsorship, does not stop her from filing again. However, she's going to be looked on with greater scrutiny. She's going to be placed under a bigger magnifying glass. The first marriage is going to come up. They're going to have to deal with that. But it's not going to prevent her from getting the green card if she can hold that interview and properly go through the process. So I must say, however, that she's going to have to be extra prepared, ready to face the questions, and she's going to treat it the way she should treat it, which is with truth and honesty.
Yes.
And once she goes through with that interview, understand that, yes, the first marriage is going to come up, but she has nothing to be afraid of if, in fact, the second marriage is truthful, as the first marriage should have been.
Yes.
All right? So,
okay, thanks.
Thank you for that important question. I do appreciate the question. And keep listening, all right? And callers and listeners, just as a follow-up to what Nikki said earlier, caller, you can hang up if you wish. I'll continue.
Thank you for calling, baby. Thank you for calling, sweetheart. Share out the live, and don't forget to download the link. Yes, baby, I'm listening. You're welcome, darling. Go ahead, Attorney Merrick.
As a follow-up to what you were talking about earlier, Nikki, I do a lot of criminal cases, and I do a tremendous amount of deportation cases. And there's something in the process called discovery. Discovery in criminal court is where you are, under law, the prosecutor is under law required to turn over to you any and all documentation that they intend to use against you in the court of law.
Me not like that word discovery, sir. Me not like discovery.
Well,
after my life, I'm not Christopher Columbus. I don't discover nothing over here. I don't like discovery.
That's the legal term.
I don't like it.
In immigration court, the prosecutor has to give you an evidence package. Now, I'm saying all of that to say this, that in most of the cases that I've ever seen where people are facing criminal charges.
Hold on, Attorney Merrick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got to keep cutting you off, sir. Please I accept my apology. Caller, you live. Thank you for calling. Good over evil. We said, talk to me, baby.
Hello. How are you guys?
I'm good. I'm going to have you speak to Attorney Merrick. So go ahead. Say good afternoon to him. Go ahead, darling.
Hi, Mr. Merrick. Good afternoon.
Hi. It's a pleasure to speak to you.
Me too. Okay, so I have a question for you. Let's say if someone is married to a U.S. citizen but don't have pictures to prove when you go on the interview, is that a problem?
Sure. Look at it this way.
Mm-hmm.
You have a car,
mm-hmm.
and it's a Mercedes Benz, and you don't have an engine in that car.
Mm-hmm.
Is that car going to work the way it should work? Or some of the spark plugs are missing from that car. Is that car going to work the way it should work? The answer is no.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have a marriage, there are certain things that should go into a marriage. And caller, the reason why this question is so important to me, because it shows us that a lot of people don't understand the simple concept of what goes into presenting your case to immigration.
Mm-hmm.
If, in fact, you're going to get married, the marriage alone is not enough to get a green card. You have to have a bona fide marriage, a solid marriage, or at least be able to present the marriage as a bona fide marriage, a solid marriage.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to go take this interview and you don't have certain things and you're not giving them what they expect you to give them, what do you expect in return? What you give them, they're going to give back to you. So if you give them nothing, they're going to give you back nothing. So
mm-hmm.
the reason the question is important to me is because as simple as that question is, Nikki, as simple as that question is, it's one of the most powerful questions I've ever had to answer, because it shows that people either don't understand what goes into the interview, they don't care,
mm-hmm.
they don't have it right, or
mm-hmm.
they just decide that, look, I'm married, I don't like to take pictures, guess what? Not you, caller, but guess what, listeners? You're going to have to do more than just turn up for an interview. You put yourself in a situation where you want to be interviewed by the government to get something from the government. Step up to the standard. If you can't step up to the standard, don't go wasting your money and go wasting your time and then blame the world for your misunderstanding and your lack of continuity on this application process. So yes, caller, we need to show them a bona fide marriage, and within the spectrum of a marriage, there's certain things that are normal. What would be considered normal in a marriage besides sex? Well, love, a bank account, a lease, ownership of a piece of property, a will, a deed, a child, a this, a that, and some bills, and a phone bill, and a cable bill, and a gas bill, and a light bill, etc., etc., etc.
Okay, caller.
What if you have a lease and you have like picture where you go on honeymoon and you have a receipt that show that we bought furniture together and stuff like that? But no
You're letting out your
pictures.
secrets on the air. You're letting out your secrets on the air right now.
Hey, hello, what me just say? Hello, miss.
Let Nikki answer that.
Call, do me a favor, grab a pen. Grab a pen and a sheet of paper. You know paper? You have a paper? Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Write on this number, 718 519 718 519
519
6281.
6281.
You know, some people, repeat the number to me again, baby.
718 519 6281.
When you call that number, you're going to tell them you heard about the program on Big Radio Online, Glass House, or Princess Nikki B. Call up any one of them name there. And ask for Attorney Merrick. The reason why I'm telling you that, some people are listening to you and them know you. Now chat out the business pan the people them radio. Yeah, boo? Don't do that. All right? Okay, darling. Blessed love. Yeah? May I protect. May I throw a big blanket over you. May I cover you. Yeah, baby?
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, later. Bye-bye. All right, so we have a lot of questions that are rolling in. Somebody said, what is the process for a child who was born in Jamaica but the father is a U.S. citizen? Somebody else says, how long will it take for their daughter married and have children sponsored by the mother? Somebody says, hi, Nikki and Rochelle. Can you please repeat the contact number? I guess I was too excited. Mix it with the number. Wow. I love your program. You are doing a great, fantastic job. Very informative and educational. Representing well. Keep up the good job. Real and true. Love you too, Rochelle Grizzly. You know, sister, you win something free off of me, sure, boo. You know, sister, let me give you something free. Good afternoon to you, Nicole, Renee Watson, Tasha Mason. She's asking for money. You asking for money. You want a donation. You got to tell me what you want, baby. You just can't put up dollar signs. You asking for me, you trying to give me some. So let me know what's going on. Let me just remind everybody today, if you want to be a part of Big Radio Online and you would like to advertise with Glass House, you can do so by calling me. If you have a business, if you're an artist, if you have a book and you want to push your book or you want to push yourself, if you single friend and disengaged, I got a bunch of single people that watch me. If you want a husband, let me know. And I will try to set you up with somebody. You just got to pick and choose for your doggone self. Me not pick no man for nobody, but I help you pick now. But for make sure the man have little money. You understand what I'm saying? But to everyone that's listening to Attorney Merrick today, I want you all to give him a call. Joy, what you mean by you don't like me? How rude. Don't like this DJ. You don't like me? Oh, child, you'll be all right, baby. You'll be fine.
She loves you. She loves you. She don't like
you'll
you.
be. Nah, no, child, you'll be all right. Look here. You know, let me just tell everybody today, we have to move quickly because we have a lot of people who have questions to ask Attorney Merrick. And another thing, Attorney Merrick, I just asked you 3 questions. I hope you remember them. The one about the mother and the son, and the other one about let me go up and see what this one is about.
I'll let them answer one at a time.
No, because somebody was watching us from the very beginning, and the first question I asked you was if a person who is being filed for an American citizen was told to go and get their blood work done to start the process to get their papers. When they go, they take the HIV test. The test came back positive. They gave them a paper stating that you're HIV positive. And then the husband go in and make up nice and say, my wife no positive with no AIDS. I need you to tell me, give me a test. The husband gets the test. He comes back negative, and the wife leaves with a positive paper. They gave her another test. When they called her in on Friday, sir, they gave her one that's positive, one that's negative. What can happen right there?
All right, right there. What's going to have to happen is that a third test will make the deciding factor. And if there's a third test and it comes back that she's positive, then my thought is that it will not stop her from getting the green card if the husband continues the process. If the husband does not wish to continue the process, however, as we were discussing earlier, she can file a case of abuse against him on her own to get that green card.
No. I just asked you.
Okay. Maybe I missed the question.
Yeah. I asked you a completely different question. My husband is a citizen. I am in the process of getting my papers. I have no green card as yet. I just have whatever it is that just came in, enabling me to go to work. Now, my question to you is, I was sent to take, this is like a legal question now, not immigration, a legal question. I went to take the AIDS test. And when I took it, they gave me a paper stating that I'm HIV positive. That was my result that came back through this big institution. Let's just say it's Big Radio Online Hospital that gave me the result that I'm positive. My husband got in and said, look here, my wife now see her on, I mean I see her on, give me the test so I can prove to my wife I'm negative. The wife gets the test, and they give the husband the test right on the spot, a quick test, and it came back negative. I go home and ball and start telling my family them say me I got dead and one bag of something, me have AIDS and me don't know me catch HIV and my paperwork I go slow up now because me have HIV and me don't know me catch it. Then the doctor's office call back in and say, come take another test. I take the other test and it came out negative. So now I'm sitting in my house with a positive and a negative test. Legally, what can I do to these people?
You can sue them. You can sue them for negligence. You can sue them for emotional distress. You can sue them for a lot of things.
You can't take up a case for me, sir, because we know if she get the money, you would be very honest with me if you share a little love with me. Look here, good girl. Good girl. Tell your husband who's on the live, good girl. Sir, me not calling him. Call me liar. His number is 718-519-6281. Call my lawyer, baby. Call me liar. Right now, to my family, my people, my friend. You know, so me love you a long time, my friend. With the money rolling, remember me. Over here, sir. Go on, Miss America. Talk to me now, baby. So she can sue him legally. Sue the company. Legally for?
Because it caused emotional distress.
Yes. And to be honest, it did. She had to go home and tell her entire family she has a heart condition. Her husband is not that well neither. And it's like their whole house was in a disarray until the doctor's office came back and gave her a negative paper. So right now she don't know if she's negative or she's positive. She don't know which one she is.
Well, what we do know is that she's in a lawsuit. That's what we do know.
Okay.
She can take a lawsuit out against them, yeah.
Okay.
A huge lawsuit.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Answer the line for me, baby. All right. So, the person is asking, can you do the case? Can you do the case, sir? Attorney Merrick? Attorney Merrick?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Hold on, baby. Can you do the case? Hold on, the caller for me. Hold on, baby. Can you do the case, Attorney Merrick?
If she is in New York, yes. If she is not, no.
But Mr. Merrick, come on now. Me and your family. You can't do me that. Me don't know nobody out there with me trust. But help me, Howard. And help me, Howard, work on Channel 7.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
No, you know something? Yeah. You have to be licensed in that state to do that.
Okay, you have to be licensed in that state. Okay, so we're going to try to figure out how to help them to get an attorney. So let me ask another quick question that somebody asked me in my inbox. Let me go to it real quick. Here it goes. Wait. Where is it? It says, Nikki, please ask this question before the gentleman go. If a British passport holder wants to migrate with kids to the U.S., what is the process, please?
If a British passport holder wants to migrate with kids to the United States. Now, the word migration has a special meaning. It means with intent to come here and live.
Mm-hmm.
So they would have to get a sponsor to sponsor them to get their green card. If, however, the question was, what if a British passport holder wants to come and visit?
Mm-hmm.
Then with their kids, then they can get a waiver and enter the United States without a visa, because there's that relationship between certain countries such as England, France, Australia, Israel, and other places with the United States where we can go back and forth freely. So it depends on what she means, migrate. But to answer both sides of the question, if it's to live, she must be sponsored. If it's to visit, she can come, spend less than 90 days with the kids, and go back before the 90 days come around on her British passport.
Okay, I hope you heard the response that he gave. Repeat the last part because the phone line went out. Just repeat the last part you said for me, sir.
Right. If she's coming here to live, then she needs to be sponsored. If she's coming here to visit, now, if she's coming here to visit and she does not have a criminal record and she was not deported from the United States before, or she was not deported from any other country before, and she has no criminal record in any of the, right, then she can come on a waiver with her passport, spend less than 90 days with her kids, and then go back home. So it comes down to what is her wish. If she's coming here to live, she must be sponsored. If she's coming here to visit and she has no criminal history, was never deported, she can come in, spend the time, and go back.
Okay, I have another question, Mr. Merrick. Somebody said to me, Princess Nikki B, I came into this country illegal on someone else's name. Me, my 2 sisters, and I think she said her 3 brothers. Her mother has 5, her 2 sisters, and her 3 brothers. I think it's 6 of them, because when she says 5 of them. So it's 6 of them her mother had. 3 girls, 3 boys. Right? They all came into the country illegal under somebody else's name. They're all into, their ages range from 44, 42 right now, all the way down to I think about 21. In the process of that, their mother was filing for them. As a U.S. citizen, the mother passed away from cancer. What can be done? Now, some of the girls are married to U.S. citizens, and 2 of the boys, one of the boys is married to somebody who has a green card, and he has somebody else's name, sir. And then somebody else is married to a U.S. citizen. A son is married to like another U.S. citizen. So it's only 3 of them that's married to a U.S. citizen. What can happen in the process?
All right. I love these 10-part questions. You start to sound like Weenie Love now. Anyways, to break that question down, the fact that they came into the country illegally means to me that they have to get a special waiver to go out of the country to get.
Did I have a call on the phone?
No,
she was holding? Did she hang up?
No.
I apologize to the caller. I didn't even know how to call on the line. My apologies, sweetheart. We were so lost. I apologize, baby. Please call back. I apologize, sweetheart. Please call back. I didn't even hear the phone ring. Call back again, baby. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I did tell the person to hold. That was my fault. I do apologize. Go ahead, sweetheart. Go ahead, Mr. Merrick.
Sure. So, because they came into the country illegally, and if no one sponsored them before April 30th, 2001, they would have to get that special waiver, go home, pick up their green card, and come back into the country. That's number 1. Number 2, the fact that they came here illegally, and the mother was sponsoring them, and the mother dies. Now, if once immigration knows that the mother dies, the application is going to die with it, unless there's another family member who's willing to pick up and adopt the application under the Family Unity Act and tell immigration that under the humanitarian reasons they'll pick up that application and they could get through that way. However, if that works, Nikki, because of the fact that they entered the country illegally, they're going to have to go back out again, pick up their green card.
Mr. Merrick, them people there from them a pitney. Mr. Merrick, them people they don't know nothing about Jamaica. They never go back home from their mother smuggle them in America.
Were they DACA kids?
Huh?
Were they DACA kids?
I don't know. No, Mr. Merrick, I don't know what DACA mean again. All I hear DACA. Go ahead. Somebody's calling. Caller, you live.
Hi, good afternoon.
There's a secret around.
Yes, good afternoon. Go ahead and talk to
I
your
have
attorney.
a question for my girlfriend. She married to an American citizen, but she's illegal. She come up on the H-2B visa, but she's working, and where she's working, they gave her a W-2. Can she file married filing jointly with her husband? Like how she is illegal and she's going to go in for interview with the immigration department?
All right, let me ask you a question. You used the word illegal twice. Why did you use that word?
Because she came on the H2B from Jamaica. She met an American gentleman. They got married. She just submit her papers. But because of the tax season, she don't know if she can go ahead and file married filing jointly because the company she came up here to work with still let she work and gave her a double.
I'm going to stop you there. I'm going to stop you there. You're asking me the same question again, but I asked you a question in between, and I needed to answer that question before I can move any further. Why do you say she's here illegally? It's not because she got married. It's not because she wants to file taxes. Why do you say she's here illegally?
Because her paperwork is up that she came up on the H2B.
All right. She's not here illegally. She's out of status. Now, the difference between being here illegally is when you come into the country without any paperwork.
Okay.
If you come in with paperwork and it's expired, it means that she's out of status. So for a lawyer, it makes a difference to understand this because the words that you use is going to cause me to give you bad advice.
Okay,
so now that we have established that she's not here illegally, but she made a valid entry into the country, then she's allowed to stay in the country and get her green card here in the United States. So the fact that she has a W-2, if she has a tax ID number or she has a social security number, then she can go ahead and file taxes with her husband, filing jointly, married and filing jointly. So the answer to your question is yes, if she has a valid social security number or a valid tax ID number, she can go ahead. And please don't feel bad that I corrected you. I just want
I'm happy you correct me.
Yeah, because
one more short question, because maybe I'm gonna have to get your number on this. If a gentleman came to the US, his mom filed for him. He came here and they locked him up for smoking marijuana on the street. They take away his green card, but his mom let get a lawyer. He get back his green card. He wants to do his citizenship. Can you help us, or how do they go about it?
Sure. Now, that's a powerful question. So if a person has been through deportation and they want back the rights to stay in the country, there's benefits available to them. What happens is that from the moment they won the case, they have to start counting 5 years from that moment again and redevelop good moral character. Yeah.
So can I let them call you?
Yes, baby. Yes, mom. You ready for the number, miss? Let's, baby.
I have the number 71. Go ahead. Cause maybe I look like I write the wrong number.
No, say what you have. Let me correct you then. Say what you have, boy.
781
No.
519
Don't look on the screen. I wrote it wrong on here. So it's my fault that it's wrong. It's 718-519-6281. I mistakenly wrote it.
I'll call. I'll let them call me.
Okay. I like you. You hear, mama?
Thank you for the question.
And thank you.
I love her.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, baby. Have a great day. All right, Attorney Merrick, you have a bunch of questions that has not been answered. And I want to just say something to my listeners, my callers real quick. To everyone that's on Facebook Live, all of you already know how I operate. You know that I operate in the spirit of excellence. And sometimes when you see people come on my live, don't entertain them. Because I know some of them not giant church. Me can't handle me. I'm a big girl and I can't handle myself. I don't go to war. And I always tell people, you come for me, I'm going to come right back for you. So when you come to me, you better be armored up real good. Because me not afraid if you cut you. Me not afraid if you pushing out the road, if you make something roll over you. Yeah, which when I mean roll over, I mean like goodness. I'm not talking about negativity. I'm not going to break you down with a negativity. But stop addressing certain people on my page. It's fine. I got this.
Hello.
Hi, caller. How you doing, baby? Hold on, boo. Hey. Let them sit down there. You know, we got to remember the scripture, caller, don't move. The Bible says that God will continue to bless us in the presence of our enemies. If we keep pushing our enemies out the way, we won't get no blessings. Man, them sit on there and watch we get blessed, no man. Big up yourself, Jai Tai. I don't know who you is, but when my program done, I shall block you and delete you where you can't say nothing again. Because that's how me stay. No, Mr. Merrick. You already know this how I roll. So I'm just letting you know. Just sit down. Let people enjoy seeing you get blessed and be a blessing to other people. Some people just they're not happy with themselves because They have no life. They don't have people telling them they love them. So you know what, Joy Toy, I love you. I don't know what you're going through today, but let me talk to you like I'm Joy Osteen. I pray that the Lord bless you and keep your mind in perfect peace, that you will find peace in your soul. Caller, you're live, baby. Talk to me.
Yes, I'd like to ask the lawyer questions regarding to my son.
Go ahead, sweetheart. You're live. Go ahead, baby.
Yes. My son came here. His dad filed for him, so he was a green card holder. And he got himself in some trouble, and they deported him back to Jamaica. So October coming will be like 10 years since he's been down there. I am his mother, and I am here. I am a citizen. Would I be able to file for him after he completed his 10 years?
Very good question, my dear caller. Very good question. Now,
thank you.
You mentioned 10 years. Why 10 years? Was there something written on his deportation papers that would have barred him for 10 years?
I'm not sure because I'm here and he's down there. So he went down before I became a citizen. So
the 10 years then, the 10 years is probably what you have heard around the circuit then. All right. Now, what was
yes,
he
he said
deported for?
He was accused of what do you call it now?
Let me ask you. Don't say it. Just say yes or no. Just say yes or no to the following. I'm going to give you 4 things and just say yes is one of them, okay? Because we don't want to exclude.
Okay.
Was it something to do with a gun? Was it something to do with the sales of a controlled substance? Was it something to do with the distribution of marijuana? Was it something to do with rape? Was it something to do with sex? Was it something to do with arson? Was it something to do with murder? Was it any of those?
It's one of them.
All right. Then the answer is the 10 years don't make a difference. Those are lifetime bars.
Okay.
So what I needed to do, there might be a waiver, but I'm not sure. And what we need to do is when he was sent back home, he was given a piece of paper with some codes on it that starts off with 212, A or B, 212. We need to find that piece of paper, and I can tell you exactly whether or not there's a waiver. But from the sound of it right now, if it's one of the ones I mentioned, then it does not look too bright today.
It's actually one, but I wouldn't one of them, but I wouldn't put it in the way of that.
Okay,
I don't know. Yeah, I would have to talk to you to actually tell
right,
you exactly.
It had to do with it had to do with the age and all that stuff, right?
Yes.
All right, I understand. The answer is no. The answer is no because. But if it was under the age of 18, there might be a waiver available. Now, I'm not going to tell the audience what it is. I know exactly what you mean. But now, because of the fact that it had to do with age, that becomes a huge situation and a big problem.
Well, actually, he was in jail, and he was asked to plead guilty, and he will get a lesser time. And if he doesn't, he will serve like 30 years. So he went ahead and he plead guilty. But they gave him he was out on probation. He was out on probation. Yes.
There's
so
one
while
thing
he
that
was
might be able to be done. There is one thing that might be able to be done, and that is, Nikki, take the case back to criminal court. We've been having a lot of success with this. Take the case back to criminal court.
So let me explain.
We argue it.
Attorney America is saying to take the case back to criminal court. So a lot of people may not understand that. If you're here illegally and you get picked up for a criminal case, a criminal lawyer alone cannot deem you to stay in this country. A lot of people did not know and still do not know that criminal and immigration are 2 different things. When you're dealing with going back home, the criminal lawyer cannot fight for you. And a lot of our people, we make a mistake. I'm going to tell you this for sure out the live because this is a big mistake for few people. We pour our monies into these criminal attorneys when they need to recommend to us an immigration attorney. unless they are versed, as Mr. Merrick is, doing criminal and immigration. So much people go back home and don't know so they really need an immigration attorney because they only been dealing with
at the time.
Yes.
At the time, we didn't have any money to pay a lawyer, and so he was out and working. He was out on probation and working. He had to show up like every Thursday and stuff at the station, but he did something wrong. He was supposed to bring his urine, and I think he uses somebody else's urine, and that's what bring him back inside there.
Wow.
Yes,
wow.
That's what bring him back inside there. So he was there, and he appealed the case, and but by the time after we heard back from them, he was already down there. So the case was like it was a good on his side with what the appeal was on the appeal paper.
Okay, caller, I'm not too sure if Attorney Merrick can be of any assistance to you, but I don't really want you to say much right now about your particular case. The only thing I can recommend to you at this point in time is to give him a call. Let me give you his office number, because I speak to a lot of older women, mothers who call me and them say, I'm them deport my son for trying to traffic drugs, I'm beat up in girlfriend, I'm some kind of abuse, and they really don't know the law. So let me give you Attorney Merrick's number. His number is 718 519 6281.
6281, right?
That's right. Again, the number is 718-519-6281. And we have some devoted radio listeners of Attorney Merrick, and I have to let you all know it is my fault that his number is incorrect and I missed the M in his last name. So his last name is Demar and his number is 718-519-6281. So I have to just apologize about that, okay? We have a lot of questions coming in. We have 5 minutes to come offline. Attorney Merrick, I have to apologize to you, sir. Caller, thank you for calling, baby. Love you. Thank you for being a part of the... Yes, sweetheart. Have a great day. All right? As we're getting ready to get off, it's 55 minutes after 4 o'clock. It's almost time for us to exit the building. Caller, you can hang up. Attorney Merrick, there's so many other questions that are rolling in. I had to take pictures of some questions. We will not be able to respond and answer to everyone today. So I'm going to ask for everyone to please do me a favor. Please, 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 if you can kindly share this video out, inbox me all of your questions and your concerns and your needs. Send it to my inbox. On Friday, I'm off tomorrow, Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday, no, sorry, right? I'm off Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
On Friday, we're going to speak back with Attorney Merrick for him to answer everybody's question that I did not get a chance to read, because I have one on here that says, how long does it take? Camille Brown says, how long does it take for an unmarried son who is in his 30s to get through with his mother when his mother is filing for both in the United States? It's so many questions on here that I can't respond, and I can't do it, but I'm going to ask Attorney Merrick to just see if we can wrap it up real quick before the commercials kick us out. And somebody says, if you come here as a student on a student visa and you stop going to school, which means that you are undocumented, what can you do to regain your status? It's a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you all thank you for being a part of Glass House today. Share this video out for everyone that has immigration questions. Inbox me your questions. If you can't send it to me on Nicole Barnes, you can WhatsApp it to me, text it to me. My number is 500. Please don't call my phone. My bigger to please don't call my phone. When I come off the rhythm, I like chat to nobody. I just like sit down and just easy. Understand? Because my mouth I work for so long. I mean, like when my mouth I work, I have to work my mouth some more. I like walk my mouth too much. I only walk my mouth. I get paid for what my mouth. So Attorney Merrick, say something to these people so we can go, please, baby. Big stop laughing at me. Go ahead, sir.
The law is there to protect you. The law is there to protect you, but the only way it can protect you is if you know the law. Again, I have nothing about, I have no problems with you going to the person of your choice to get information, but make sure the person that you go to has the information to give to you, the real information, the right information, and not just hype and paranoia. Seek out professional advice. It can be anyone you choose, but make sure the person has a license. And when they have the license, ask them a bunch of questions to make sure that they're qualified to deal with your life. If they're not qualified to deal with your life, walk away. Your life is the most important thing you have. Treat it properly, treat it with respect, treat it with honor. And the way you're going to do that is to have the right knowledge. We'll speak again on Friday. Until then, keep it locked into Glass House and Princess Nikki B for the best in entertainment, news, and information this side of any side. Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful and safe day.
Have a good evening, everybody. It's time for us to get off of Glass House. Be blessed, everyone. I see your question, Paul Thomas. Inbox it to me, please. Be blessed. Just remember to download the app. I want y'all to call. To actually do this, text Big Radio Online to 41242. And it will just send you straight to your store for which app you need to purchase. I love you guys. Be blessed, everybody. And remember, as you're climbing up the ladder, to always lift. Don't lift selfishly. Always turn around and pick up somebody, hold their hand, and lift them up. Just as much as Moses needed Joshua's help, we all need help from somebody in our lives. And also, just remember the feet you step on today, the people who you don't know and you don't like, them same people that you don't know and you don't care too much for, sometimes the feet you step on today might be the ass you got to kiss tomorrow. Be careful how you treat people. Be careful what you say about people. Be careful what you do to people. I love you guys. Be blessed, everyone. Bye-bye.
Fort Lauderdale, Miami, New York, California, Atlanta, Jamaica, London, Bahamas, worldwide. Keep it locked to the #1 station, Big Radio Online.
Follow us on SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter, at Big Radio Online.
Valentine's Day is drawing near. Looking for that perfect present for the one you love? Book them a cabin right now.
On the Love and Harmony Cruise, 6 days and 5 nights of a non-stop party cruise.
Saturday, March the 24th to Thursday, March the 29th.
Aboard the luxurious Celebrity Summit, departing Fort Lauderdale, Florida, with stops in Montego Bay, Jamaica, and Georgetown, Cayman.
Love and Harmony Cruise.
Paris Hammond.
Paris Hammond. Book feet long time. Book your cat. No.
Sanchez.
Love and Harmony Crew, Sanchez. Zaka, this is Beenie Man, the king of the dancehall, representing for Love and